Live from Balloon Fiesta, this is KOAT Action 7 News More in the Morning.
Well, happy Saturday and good morning, New Mexico. It is 7 a.m. right now. Thank you so much for waking up with Action 7 News More in the Morning. It is finally time for the mass ascension over at Balloon Fiesta Park, the 51st annual Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta right there. We are so excited to see some live pictures this morning. We got the green flag not too long ago from officials, so it is go time right now.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting day, especially with the solar eclipse. It's already been busy. You've been tracking the traffic out there, but weather conditions are perfect. You've heard it from Eric Green. You've heard it from Todd too. We have those light winds allowing for these balloons to inflate, and you can't get any better than this to kick off the last weekend of Balloon Fiesta.
We are so excited. I mean, as you were mentioning with the traffic, we've been tracking it all morning long. We kind of knew it was going to be happening, just the so many amount of people going up to the park. But of course, a day like today, you can see people right there on the field just crowding around those balloons this morning. It's a lot of people. I know we went to Mass Ascension yesterday on Friday, and it wasn't too bad, but oh my goodness, can you see these images right now? I mean, packed like sardines out there.
I mean, like, granted, you know, you have family, friends all out there enjoying like a once-in-a-lifetime event, because again, at 10:36, when we get that full eclipse over Albuquerque, there's going to be that special balloon glow. It's just a great day to be at the park. If you can't make it to the park, you can always watch it from, you know, the bosque. You'll be watching those flash and dashes coming through later on this morning. We'll hopefully be taking or showing you that later on this morning as well. But already a lot of the Rainbow Rider balloons getting inflated. We already have this little cat-looking guy over here on the left.
I know. I always see that one too, and I always forget the name of it, but it's a really cool one to see as well. And I believe we have some crew members out on the field this morning. I think they're ready for us. Let's check in with Todd Kurtz now over at Balloon Fiesta Park. He's kind of witnessing everything that we're seeing right now, and it's a really incredible sight to see. Do we have him up right now?
Yeah. Hey guys, yeah, we can hear you, Brianna,
hey.
Andres. Hey, yeah, this has been such a treat this morning. Keep joking about how we keep getting paid for this, and yeah, we're not going to complain about that. We still want the paycheck, but it doesn't feel like work, that's for sure. The balloon pilots are not going to have a whole lot of work either today. They're going to have a whole lot of options. That is what is super cool about the box that's in play this morning. So there's a balloon that looks like it might be a mile south of the park right now. There's another balloon that's at higher altitude that's out over Corrales at this point.
You can literally
landing spots
pick the wind direction you want to find.
They can play today, can't they?
Yeah, you know, lowest levels of the atmosphere, it's going to be a north to south wind. You jog upstairs a little bit and you go right back to the north, riding a southerly flow. So it's just kind of like pick your spot. And there's a balloon that just landed after lapping the field like 2 or 3 times right next to the Balloon Fiesta Museum there.
So I guess the thing is if you are going to head out the door, one, leave your TV on so we can get the rating point, please. That would be nice to see. 2, you really can go anywhere in Albuquerque if you want to see these balloons land today. Of course, there's that park that's on Osuna, about a mile south of here. They're going to be landing there. If you want to see the splash and dashes that Andres was just talking about, that's going to happen, it looks like, as well today, or at least north near Corrales. You got a lot of good options.
They are able to get way north of the park and find the river and then come back down and probably land right on it. So I think we're good for that, yeah.
So the other big thing that is happening today, which is really making this a historic day at Balloon Fiesta, is going to be this annular solar eclipse that is happening, and there's a little bit of high cloud cover.
I mean, just a little bit, though. I don't think we're going to have a problem seeing the sun through this high cloud cover. And there really doesn't look to be a lot off to our west and southwest, and we were concerned that it could, like, blow in from that direction. But even off in that direction, that is some very thinned out cloud cover that we will be able to see the sun through. So if you're going to be here at Balloon Fiesta Park and you want to stay for the eclipse, they are passing out safety glasses, these eclipse viewers, to every person that walks in. But yeah, we've got ours all ready to go.
So they handed out 80,000 of these.
I'd like to see you try those on real quick. I'll hold the microphone.
Yeah, thank you.
Just, this is what everybody's going to be looking like.
Oh, so the thing is with this is there's a bright light right here, and you can, hey, don't laugh, RJ, you cannot see that light through these.
That is literally, I believe, welding mask screen right there that they use for those.
So the big thing with this, though, is you will be able to see the eclipse through these glasses. The important reason why you have to wear the glasses, we've heard it all week,
You don't want to burn your eyes
You're
out.
going to damage your eyes. It is just not worth it. If you got kiddos around, it's one of those things like when someone tells you not to look up
You're
and
like,
you
"I'm
don't
just
have the
gonna do it."
glasses, it's like, how do I not look up now? Make sure you have the safety glasses on today.
Right, but it looks like it's going to be all systems go for all events here at Balloon Fiesta Park this morning and through the rest of the day.
We're going to start grabbing some interviews, keep having fun out here. Brianna, Andres, I know you guys have fun in the studio there. We'll toss it back to you. We'll be back with you here in a few minutes.
I wonder if they're jealous that we're in a warm studio.
No, I'm jealous because they have all the food out there. That's what I'm jealous of. So they'll probably get some more of that as they go on.
All the burritos, coffee, hot chocolate.
Unlimited. That's what it is out there.
Well, I mean, like Todd and Eric both said it. When I was out there Monday morning, it did not feel like work. I had the first time at Balloon Fiesta was incredible. And it's so interactive too. Of course, we have a lot of the characters from Star Wars because, you know, the Darth Vader balloon, the Yoda balloon. So really a lot of fun for kids of all ages.
And that's one of the most favorite balloons when it's Darth Vader and Yoda to have the performances. Have you ever seen them like when they come out? Not even when it's inflated.
They're strutting.
Yeah, they literally have a procession line that they do when it comes to Yoda and Darth Vader. It's very serious there, but it's really cool. You can take pictures with a bunch of them that are all dressed up there. And the kids, as you mentioned, they love it. And it's something, it's this whole event that they really love too. But I love what Eric and Todd were talking about before, just how great of a day it's been for the day 8 of Balloon Fiesta. As you know, they were talking about here, we had a whole lineup just before 7 o'clock, before Mass Ascension. I mean, we had a drone light show, which has been one of my favorite things here.
It is such a cool thing to see. And so the technology is wild to see kind of the balloon ignite with like the drone light show.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite event. Of course, they started that drone show last year, and the fact that it's back again this year just tells you how popular it is. But they also have more drones. They have 500 drones that do it, and that's why we get to see really cool images. We had the chili that we saw. I love the inflation of the balloon, just kind of shows you the really a big effect. Something like that, literally, that picture in drones is what they had it as. So, of course, we had the drone light show. We had Dawn Patrol over that happened at 6, and we also had the Krispy Kreme Morning Glow as well at 6:30. So lots of just really good events today. And as you can see, Mass Ascension just starting. So we see a lot of the balloons just getting ready to lift off soon.
Yeah, and then of course, you know, maybe some people are still stuck in traffic. These events are going to go on way longer than they usually do because of that solar eclipse. That's the good news, because I know maybe you have friends or family stuck in that traffic. Don't let their hopes die just yet.
Yes.
Make it into the park because, again, this will be running through at least lunchtime. That solar eclipse happens over Albuquerque at 10:30 this morning with a special balloon glow.
Yeah, and when you were talking about kind of everything, I'm glad we got the green flag. That's always something we want to see. We're tired of the yellow. We never want to see the red, as we mentioned, where it means just no events are happening. But, you know, it's really nice to see we have the green flag, but I'm surprised that they're starting it already so soon because, as you mentioned, all those people are still stuck in traffic. I mean, we kind of expected it on a big day like today where we have a solar eclipse. Very rare opportunity for a lot of people to see, and of course, that's why a lot of people are there. But as you mentioned, people still stuck in traffic, so it maybe delayed a little bit. I would assume so.
I would assume that things are going to be pushed back just a little bit, just to get as many people as we can into the park. But those of you stuck in that traffic, you know, maybe walking, you'll still at least get a decent amount of balloons flying from the sky as you're walking into Balloon Fiesta Park.
And I know it gets really frustrating too. I mean, no one wants to sit there in traffic and kind of not see this firsthand, but no, you are getting into the park eventually. It's just going to take a little bit of time, but it's also not too bad to kind of see it above your cars. It's not too bad at all. Just a beautiful sight to see more of the stormtroopers out there. Again, the kids just love them. I'm surprised they're not taking pictures right now.
Yeah. I would be taking pictures.
Oh, I did. I don't know if you did. We were kind of around.
I saw them walking, but they were speed walking, and I was trying to dodge through all these people.
They are very serious with their business, but they were the nicest people. So it's truly incredible to see.
Well, we're going to leave you with the sights and sounds of Balloon Fiesta for right now, and we'll be right back.